Hey everybody, I'm here with Kaylee out at the ponds today. These are the experimental ponds at UBC's campus. You can kind of get a sense for how big they are. This is the sort of source material for our virtual field trip. And what we're doing actually is we're filling up some of these tanks so that we have a few sort of replicate units, at least of the same size, but hopefully creating some amount of variation that we can leverage to answer some questions in this class. But I just was really excited. I wanted to show you something. I threw this plankton net out into the middle of this pond and let it sink down towards the bottom and pulled it up just to see what would happen. And I'm not sure if you can see in there. I think you probably can. But this just sort of made my day. I'm really happy to share this with you. I'm seeing a bunch of zooplankton, just a swarm of what appears to be some cladocerans, so maybe Daphnia. I'm seeing some aquatic insects in there as well. And in the last plankton tow I took, I think I might have found a larval fish of some kind. So anyway, I'm getting really excited about this. I hope you guys do too. I'm going to try to see if we can get one of these critters under the fold scope at some point today. And yeah, this is sort of, you can see my hand here. You can see this is the cod end of the 64 micron mesh plankton net, right? That goes on the end of this right here. And this is what we pulled up. I would estimate that I pulled the net through something like 30 liters of water or something like that. And this is kind of what we came up with. So that's it for that. You can see Kaylee is over there filling up one of the tanks right now. And that gives you a nice sense of the scale of how big these ponds are. But again, we're sort of transferring them to units of smaller size that we can work with. That's sort of the one of the logistical constraints here. But I was really excited to share this, and I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Okay, here's another plankton tow. Might be hard to see, but there are still plankton in here, and they're quite a bit smaller than the one I showed in the last video with the big Daphnia. I also am pretty sure that there's a larval fish in here, but it is likely going to be really hard to see that on the on this cell phone. But I just wanted to show this as a demonstration that there is quite a bit of variation, at least in the communities that you see in these ponds at UBC. This is what this one looks like from standing next to it. It's actually a bit murkier and gunkier than the other ones that I sampled before.